Hello happy travelers, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. We are on day 5 of 6 in a row. I don't know if you can tell by how I look, but I am getting pretty tired. So today I'm heading to Miami, one flight, should be pretty easy, hopefully, knock on wood. The Miami crowd can be a little unpredictable, so we'll see. Also, I'm not working in the back alley today, which is a little bit different for me. I'm working in the aisle, which is not my favorite, but I will power through. I do have about 22 hours in Miami, so it's a pretty long layover, so I'll see what trouble I can get myself into. But I need to go catch my bus, so let's do it. Made it on the plane. The pilot just gave us a briefing, and we still have about 20 minutes until we board, so I'm gonna sit here and hope my coffee kicks in. And it's about a 4.5 hour flight to Miami. Hopefully it is drama-free. Yeah, I can't wait to just sit in the sun, I think, in Miami and just maybe fall asleep. It'll be great. And just like that, I am in my hotel room in Miami. It's pretty nice. So we're in downtown Miami for our 22-hour layover. And this room is nice. I'll tell you what. Let me look for murderers first, because who cares how nice it is if they're murderers. So check out this bathroom. Hello. No murderers in here. No murderers in here. There's slippers. There's slippers, but no rope. Okay. Mini bar. Look at this. Going under the bed. Let's check. Nope. Oh God, that was a bad idea. Okay, let's see. Ooh, nope, I don't see any murderers. This view is insane. I might have to wake up at sunrise just to see it out this window, and then of course go back to bed. Check out this view. So pretty, wow. I actually really like Miami. I feel like I shouldn't, but I really do. Flying to Miami from LA is a tough crowd though. It's usually pretty chaotic, and that was the case today. I got into a couple arguments with the same passenger, and I had to tell him he better sit down and shut up, or I didn't say shut up. I wanted to. I told him he better sit down and stop causing problems, or else I was gonna kick him off the flight. And I did write it up, and it was, you know, I do not have a filter anymore after 9 years of flying. But he did not ruin my day. He was just someone who I interacted with, and now I have this amazing view. How awesome is that? It is about 7 o'clock, so about time for dinner. I think around here there's maybe a Rooftop restaurant, which could be worth checking out. So yeah, I might freshen up because I'm a little, well, but yeah, I'm happy to be here. Okay, now that I've admired the view for a minute, it's time to change these shoes. It's the little things. Okay, layover mode activated. So this place is pretty close to my hotel. I don't want to be walking around after dark by myself. Maybe I will take an Uber home. We'll feel out the situation. Figured it out. Just inside the Kimpton Epic Hotel. I'm gonna head up now. Okay, we're up on the 16th floor. Just checking it out a little bit here. Ooh, that's locked. Wow. Not too shabby. This place is called Area 31. I don't know if you can hear me, it's kind of windy out here. I wanted to sit outside. I'm doing drinks and apps, and they also have a fancier dinner area. Dining by yourself is always an interesting experience. I have already been asked by a gentleman to sit and hang out, which I declined. But it's a great view, and this place is very expensive. I got one cocktail and tapas, which is, I got a lobster croquette, and total with tip it was $56. So it's like being in LA, but whatever. All right, hey y'all, I'm back in my room. Thank God. Wow. What an experience that was. All right, so story time. So I sat by the edge on a sofa. There weren't that many people there because it's Sunday night. So I went up to the bar to get a menu and order a drink and a little appetizer because they just did tapas at this place. I didn't want to spend, you know, $100 on a dinner at the fancy place. So I order my drink and my food, and there's two guys sitting at the bar, and they were like older, probably in their 50s. And the one guy says, "Where are you sitting?" And I said, "Oh, I'm, you know, over there." And they're like, "Oh, you want to sit here and have some company?" I was like, "Oh, no, I'm good. I like it over there." Like, no, thanks. So I got my drink, and they were going to bring my food over, so I went back and sat down. And I'm sitting there, and just as my food comes, one of the gentlemen from the bar comes over and he says, "Hey, you know," I guess those two guys weren't together. He says, "Hey, do you mind if I sit and we could, you want some company and have a talk?" And I was like, "Ugh, okay, whatever. I'm just going to eat this since it's like this much food, and then I'm going to go." So he was nice, I guess. And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm married and just..." He was a pilot for a cargo airline, so we talked about that a bit, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I have a wife too." I took my wedding ring off though, and I was like, ugh. Red flag number one. He was saying some things that were a little uncomfortable, and the phrase, "I'm not a creep, but..." came out of his mouth, and I was like, ooh, that's, if you have to say that, you're definitely a creep. If you have to say you're not a creep, but ... you're the creep, definitely. So, yeah, that is what happens when I go out to eat by myself. I thought maybe I would just stay in and watch Netflix. I thought, you know what? I've been working a lot lately. I'm going to go get a cocktail. Thwarted. I was thwarted. Miami. Gosh. Anyway, that's my story of my little rooftop lounge experience. I guess I would say I guess I should have gone to a normal place, but this is downtown Miami and there are no normal places. I literally saw like 15 Ferraris and people in red suits, and so yeah, that happened. And now I'm back in my hotel room and I'm going to shower and put PJs on, and that is really what I should have done from the beginning. I was just trying to have a nice layover, guys. Good morning, happy travelers. So I slept like a champ. The blackout curtains in here were insane. I literally thought it was the middle of the night, but it was like 11 a.m. I kind of sort of played around with the idea of going out this morning, but since I slept kind of late, I was like, I'm just gonna stay and hang out in my room a little bit. I wish I had more interesting things to show you on layovers like this, but it's really important for me to keep my sleep schedule on West Coast time. I'm not trying to wake up at crazy times every other day. The sleep schedule is really important to me. So when I'm on the East Coast, I kind of end up sleeping later because of that. Rest is really important on these layovers because flying does really take it out of you. And since this is my 6th day in a row working, and I have 1 day off and then I work another 2 days, I am pretty tired. So I think that's all right. I'm gonna eat some food, and then I really don't have that much time before I have to start getting ready. Then my time in Miami will be over for now, but the one good thing about this job is I know I will be back to Miami soon, so it's really not that big of a loss. And I'm really wanting to go to the airport so I can get some La Coretta food. I hope I have time to do that because it's delicious. I think I'm just gonna hang out a little bit and get ready and then head home, and I get to spend tonight in my own bed. I'm so excited. Seems like no matter how long a layover is, it still seems too short. Now I've got to go down to pick up, and we'll take the van back to the airport. Hopefully it doesn't take too long so I can get some coffee and some La Coretta. We'll see. I did not get random, so I got to go through a known crew member. I'm going to run to try to get some La Coretta. I think I have time. It's just far. And then some Starbucks, and then I'll be on my way. Made it. Not saying this is the best Cuban food, but it is really good. You'll always find pilots and flight attendants in here. Now I'm happy. All right, I made it on the plane. We have a full flight today. We are flying on an Airbus 321 Neo, which sounds fancy, but I don't really think it's that fancy. I'm still very sore from my glute workout I did a couple days ago, so I'm gonna take some ibuprofen, and I'm sad because I did not remember to fill up my water bottle in the terminal, so I guess I'll just have to drink the water from the plane. Try to use as little plastic as possible, but in this case it's going to be necessary. We board in about 15 minutes, and then once we get to Phoenix, deadhead home from there. Yay! Made it to Phoenix. Now just a quick deadhead home. I am ready for my day off, that's for dang sure. Really want to get coffee, but it's like 7 p.m., so it's not a good idea. Bought myself a little snacky poo. Freaking love these. I don't eat them that often because they're terrible for you. Don't judge me. So I have one day off tomorrow, in which I have an eye doctor appointment. But other than that, I'm gonna sleep, I think, and just relax. And then I have another 2-day trip. And then after that, right now I'm done for the month because Kevin and I are going to Thailand. We'll be making vlogs of that trip on our other channel, The Awkward Tourist, if you want to go check those out. But we do show our travels over on that channel. So I'm excited to get done. It's been a lot lately. Thanks so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Make sure you give me a subscribe because I always have flight attendant adventures coming up and you wouldn't want to miss those, right? For now, this is Kelly from The Awkward Flight Attendant. Peace out.